Nowadays, people are not satisfied with staying in one place. They're broadening their horizons and venturing out. They're more open to planting roots elsewhere and not necessarily their own country. So why limit yourself to just one place when there's plenty of others and better choices elsewhere? There's many reasons for relocation, and some of them are retirement, job opportunities, education, and a different lifestyle which maybe you can't afford in your home country. There's several factors which should be taken into consideration when moving to a new place, and some of them are the cost of living, employment opportunities, property market, healthcare, childcare, culture, and language. In this video, we're going to discover the countries with the best quality of life, and we're going to talk about them in no particular order. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We're going to be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to enter the giveaway. It's that simple. Finland. It would be unbelievable to have a list of the best countries with the best quality of life without mentioning Finland. Finland has just been named the happiest country on earth for the third time, and much of the people's happiness stems from the fact that their country has one of the best qualities of life. Finland is an international leader in education. Citizens enjoy virtually free primary, secondary, and university education, which encourages parents to have children that will carry on the country's legacy. Freedom of the press is present, and journalists are not afraid to tackle issues that journalists in other countries would shun. Everyone even gets an equal start in life, and there's a strong sense of gender equality. Women are highly respected in the country. They can express themselves and climb the ladder of success without compromising their beliefs and values. The Finnish working culture has flexibility and freedom, which allows workers to engage in activities and still have time to spend with their families. The Finnish work culture emphasizes quality and not quantity. The country also boasts of a supportive and open international community that can offer the support foreigners need as they navigate their way through the Finnish life. Lastly, in Finland, you can be whomever you want to be. Finns are famous for being laid back, and this allows foreigners to let their guard down and just be themselves. Australia. People who live in Australia enjoy a high quality of life and are also known for their laid-back lifestyle. So why should you consider living there instead of any other place? Well, for starters, the country has a low population and pollution level. One of the greatest things about Australia is that it's known for its excellent healthcare system. It's one of the best in the world because it covers medical payments and hospitalization of citizens in public hospitals, along with families all over the country telling you how wonderful and helpful it is. If healthcare is something of a paramount importance to you, you should seriously consider Australia. Australia has a fantastic higher education system and is currently ranked 8th in the world. The country is home to reputable schools and universities, which can give students a leg up in the competition. Primary and secondary schools that are run by the government are also free with compulsory education. If you're big on the outdoors, you'll be happy to know that there is less air pollution in Australia, so there's also a healthier environment for you to roam. The climate remains pleasant, with warm summers and mild winters. You can explore spectacular rock formations, amazing beaches, and charming countrysides. Tourism in the area is world famous, and you can engage in various activities including brisk walking, camping, fishing, and bushwalking. Furthermore, the country is big in preserving and protecting nature, and you'll find more than 500 national heritage parks. English is the main language of Australia, and although they may have a distinct accent, you won't have any problems communicating with locals. The country is also made up of those from all types of backgrounds and cultures. You won't find any divisions in the country's quiet, multicultural society. The country's economic growth has remained steady in the last 15 years, and this financial stability is what's attracting more people to immigrate to the country yearly. Although the cost of living is significantly higher compared to other places, you'll also enjoy living in a country with an excellent quality of life. Canada. One of the world's most sought-after countries for immigrants, Canada welcomes 300,000 new immigrants across its borders every year. So why consider Canada? Well, let's find out. Canada has a thriving economy and an excellent infrastructure, and because of the robust economy, the country is ranked the 11th wealthiest in the world. About 3/4 of Canadians work for the service industry. The country is also a member of the OECD, or the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. There's many career options for expats, and the banking system is the bedrock of the strong economy. Because it enjoys financial security, the country's residents enjoy the second highest standard of living among G20 residents. insurance. The country's healthcare system is also one of the most accessible and fairest in the world. Residents enjoy a medical treatment that is mostly free and funded by government and state taxes. A health budget is given to each province, and this is to be administered locally. Health cards are even given to eligible residents so that they have access to healthcare. Expats may also be granted a health card depending on the type of visa they have. The only downside, though, is the waiting time can be lengthy for some procedures, but that's just a small price to pay because you pay almost nothing. Canada boasts of stunning countrysides where you can see snow-capped mountains, icebound Arctic tundra, vast woodlands, and sparkling lakes. No matter where you turn, the country will amaze you with its breathtaking sights. If you're big on the outdoors, you can pack holidays and weekends with various activities such as kayaking, skiing, hiking, and whale watching. If you're super adventurous, you can sleep in an ice hotel, watch the aurora borealis, or swim with polar bears. Canada is a diverse nation as more than 40 of Canada's parliament members were born overseas, and they do their part in ensuring that multiculturalism and tolerance are protected by the government. It's not unusual to walk down the streets of major cities such as Toronto and Vancouver and be able to hear someone speaking a foreign language. Because of the country's wave of immigration and people coming from all over the world, Canada has a rich culinary culture. In big metropolises, you can find modern, authentic European restaurants such as Canoe and Toke, which offer high-end, fine dining food. You will enjoy a wide variety of international cuisines, from Lebanese to Iranian, and from Thai to Filipino, and even Vietnamese. One dish which you should make a point to try is poutine, which is a sumptuous dish made of fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Sweden. Something seems to be in the water in Scandinavian countries that they're often ranked as countries with the best quality of life. After Finland, we now have Sweden. Flanked by the Baltic Sea and Norway, Sweden is one of the largest countries in the European Union. Sweden gets to boast of an excellent healthcare system, strong infrastructure, high quality of life, and one of the best education systems in the world. As of 2015, about 200 nationalities are represented in the country, and immigrants make up 14% of the country's population. Doing business in Sweden is straightforward and fast. So much so that it's ranked among the best countries for business. The country has embarked upon several initiatives in order to propel it to the top. Sweden is home to well-known brands such as H&M, IKEA, Electrolux, and Volvo. Sweden is a globally competitive country that sees robust growth, and the labor market functions reasonably well as there is a high employment rate. Women are also represented well in the workforce. Starting your own business in the country isn't difficult, and the Swedish Public Employment Service is there to help you get the financing that you need and subsidize your work by giving you the straight hour salary per day. Everyone in the country understands and speaks English, so if you come from an English-speaking country, you won't feel like a stranger to everybody. The country is also friendly to foreigners, and Sweden will welcome you with open arms. Sweden boasts one of the best social welfare systems in the world, which is backed by free education and a well-developed healthcare system. How great can it be to get free education in one of the world's best universities? Compared to other countries, Sweden spends more on its social welfare sector. You need not to worry if you don't have a car in Sweden, as the country has one of the best public transportation systems in the world. Trains and buses work until midnight, and you can travel as much as you want with your transport card. Human rights are a big thing in the country, and whether you're an immigrant, resident, student, or citizen of Sweden, you can be assured that the government will be on your side to protect your rights. The chances of being discriminated against because of your skin color, religion, class, or gender are little to nothing. Most people don't know that more than 90% of Sweden is uninhabited. Sounds weird and incredible, right? Well, this just means that the country has a lot of pristine areas. A tenth of the country's area is made up of national parks and nature reserves. Several surveys have also ranked Sweden as the least polluted country in the world. Lastly, Sweden features some of the best architecture. Everywhere you look, you're going to see beautiful Scandinavian design, and two of the most iconic buildings in the country are Vastrahamnen of Malmö and the Ice Hotel of Jukkasjärvi. That's going to be the end of today's video. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.